How you doing? Now I'm probably gonna mess up real bad in some of these videos. I'm just gonna do each video in one take because there's so many videos I want to do and talk about, and I don't have enough time to do it all. So we're gonna try to get to at least 3 or 4 videos tonight. Some Lost 45s I want to play for you. Outsourcing Billboard's Hot 100 for my 60s channel, a YouTube channel. Billboard's Hot 100 a week of March 14th, 1964, coming in at number 23 that week, up from number 24. I do believe it was the Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand. Yep, Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand. That was number 1. She Loves You by the Beatles at number 2. Please, Please Me. But I mean, the British Invasion is just going wild. At number 3 by the Beatles at number 3. And then the Four Seasons, Don, Go Away, I'm No Good For You at number 4. And then Java, the instrumental by Al Hurt, one of his biggest instrumentals at number 4 or 5 the week of March 14, 1964. And at number 23, up one notch from 24, R&B legend, Mr. Godfather of Soul, Mr. James Brown. Mr. James Brown, the gospel and soul of the mighty James Brown and the famous Flames. Baby, oh baby, don't you weep. It's based on the spiritual called Mary, Don't You Weep. And it was on Billboard's Hot 100 for about 10 weeks. Bobby Byrd, one of the guys in the Flames. I got to talk about Bobby Byrd real quick. Just a few things about Bobby Byrd. Bobby Byrd, one of the big members of the Flames. James Brown and the famous Flames. Bobby Byrd, he started out, it was originally known as the Gospel Starlighters. This was back in the early 50s. This was back when he met James Brown, when James Brown was in prison on robbery charges. And later, the Gospel Starlighters became the Avons. Then they became the Five Royals in 1954. And then they became the Flames in 1955. To make a very long story short, James Brown asked Bobby Byrd for a spot in the band. And Bobby Byrd put him on. James Brown started out as a drummer, but he moved to lead singing. He was a passionate lead singer. And James Brown thought, well, if he was a lead singer, he'd be up in front of the group. He'd more likely be noticed by the women. And so he became the lead singer of the famous Flames. James Brown and the famous Flames, Please, 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 one of their early hits. I believe that was back around 1956, although it wasn't all that big on the pop charts. Probably a little too what they would call a race record back then to really cross over on the pop charts and get played alongside acts like the Four Preps and Patti Page and, well, even Elvis. Well, here we go at number 23 on Billboard's Hot 100 a week of March 14th, 1964 is Mr. James Brown and the famous Flames. Oh, baby, don't you weep.